Hi to YouTube. Are you ready to get a little uncomfortable? Are you ready to have that awkward conversation? You know, maybe I lose a few people, maybe I gain a few people, but the truth shall be told, right? That's the thing about the channel. It's unfiltered. I don't care about the consequences. I just tell you whatever. There's no brain to mouth filter. If I think it, I say it. Okay? Now, what prompted me, there's a backstory, and just give me 10 seconds of your time. What prompted me to make the video, other than the obvious reasons, which you're probably already aware of, recently I have visited, a few of my favorite channels, not even boxing. I'm into a lot of things, politics, science, just a lot of things, mechanics, building, a lot of things, engineering. And every single channel I go to, you have these people like screaming and yelling, like, give me your money, pay me, pay me, pay me. Here's Patreon, hit the like button, sub to my channel. Oh my God, like, gimme. And it's driving me crazy. So I simply typed in, and you can do this too. Go to YouTube and type in, YouTubers begging for money, and there's just hundreds, probably thousands of videos of people complaining about this, and it's driving me crazy, for just a ton of reasons, okay? But look, today I want to focus on boxing channels asking for money. And I want to also point out, I'm not calling out any individual channel. I'm not picking on anybody. I'm not telling you what to do with your channel. You do what you want to do, whatever. I'm just giving you my thoughts and why I don't do it. You guys, I know a lot of people tell me that I need to be doing it, but I don't. So I just want to tell you, my thoughts on it, and make of it what you will. But like I said, I want to focus, on mainly boxing channels. So look, it's not that damn hard to make a YouTube video, right? Especially when there's not a whole lot of editing involved, okay? I'm just going to touch on a few things here. I might jump around, but just follow me, all right? Most of the popular boxing channels, is basically some guy like myself talking into a microphone, showing a couple of pictures, maybe a few video clips, and that's your, your basic bread and butter boxing channel, right? That makes up probably 90% of boxing YouTube. The YTBC, YouTube boxing community. I think it's a scam. I think it's dishonest, manipulative, and I think it's wrong to ask people for money, especially when YouTube is already paying you. Right? You're already getting paid, okay? The focal point of your video or your channel shouldn't be asking for money, right? We're all aware of the boxing begging channels, as I call them. They're built and they're basically founded and built on begging for money with Patreon, Super Chat, channel donations, GoFundMe. I mean, you name it, these people have tapped into it. I guess I can understand, maybe selling merchandise because you're actually getting something for your money, but don't think for 1 second if you stop sending these people money, they're going to shut their channel down. But although some have, but most will not, okay? Most YouTubers, they know, and here's where the manipulation comes in. Most YouTubers know that you feel like you have a bond with them, right? Because you listen to them every day or maybe every week. Therefore, they try to take advantage of that by asking you for money. Some channels even call it family, right? If you donate to my channel, you're family. I mean, oh my, seriously, if that doesn't sound like some sideshow cheesy shit con job, I don't know what does. Come on, fam. You're fam, my fam. Really? Oh man. And here's the thing. Look, like I said, I'm interested in a lot of different things other than boxing. It just seems like all of my favorite YouTube channels have turned into 24-hour freaking infomercials, right? It's just like they're focused on begging for money, and it's just driving me crazy. It really is. These people need to get a damn job, make some adult decisions. I just don't understand why they feel so entitled to your money, right? And why you feel so compelled to give them your money, okay? I don't understand how a bunch of grown men, typically in the boxing community, can get on YouTube and ask a bunch of kids for money. I mean, seriously, these are grown men asking typically teenagers and, early 20s young men for money, and look, here's the thing. I know everyone out there listening or watching isn't kids. You know, there's a lot of people on my channel that might be 18 to 40, maybe 50 years old, 70, 80, whatever. But typically most people that watch boxing videos are young men or women that probably don't have a lot of money. And here you have some grown-ass man, you know, begging for the, it's pathetic. I'm sorry. I find it pathetic. And it's just, it's hard for me to swallow, okay? And that's why I'm making the video today. I've never asked for 1 penny on this channel. I monetize maybe half of my videos. I put 1 commercial per video. A lot of my videos take a lot of time, a lot of effort to put together. Sometimes I can study, you know, or research maybe 4 days, you know, 3, and sometimes maybe 4 hours, like whatever, you know, and I put 1 little 30-second commercial in front of a video that you can skip. You know, I've seen other boxing channels, they'll upload a 10-minute video with like 7 or 8 commercials, okay? And it's usually clickbait. Now, clickbait, let's talk about the damn clickbait. Look, if you could put a percentage on YouTube boxing clickbait and clickbait thumbnails, what would it be? 30, 40, 70, 80, 80% of the shit out there is clickbait. You know, I mean, it just seems like half of the videos I watch is nothing but clickbait, and it's all geared for getting your money, right? Most boxing channels just copy the other channels too, or they simply read some article from Boxing Scene claiming it's their own information or their own breaking news. You know, they basically make money off someone else's work. You know, they go to Google, they figure out what the hot topics are, they go back to their channel, they talk about it, you know, slap a picture and a couple of videos. 10 minutes later, you know, oh, I did all this work for you, now give me your money. You see, you know, I've seen YouTubers that are sponsored by major companies and they're getting paid, right? They got side deals, they're getting free merchandise, but then they turn around and ask some 17-year-old kid for $3 on Patreon. I mean, come on now. These guys, I mean, a lot of these guys are making a ton of money, but begging kids for $2 or $3. It's like online panhandling. It is what it is, right? You know. And like I said, most people that watch YouTube, they get deeply invested in that channel, right? Take my channel, for example, because you listen to me or watch me on a regular basis, you know, you feel like you know me. And if I ask you for money, you feel like I'm your friend and you're just helping out a friend, and that makes you feel good. It makes me feel good, you know, but I think it's disgusting, and I would never take advantage of you people like that. I will not do it. I just simply won't do it. You know, I think YouTubers are manipulating the system. This is not what it was made for. Take Patreon, for example. It was created so YouTubers could take their channel to the next level. It wasn't created so some guy could slap together a 10-minute video and beg for money, okay? You know, we just had a boxing channel shut down. Check this out. Literally, he shut his channel down because he said people wouldn't send him enough money. You know, he got on there and said, look, I'm not making enough money. Either, you know, send me X amount of dollars or I'm going to shut it down. This dude shut it down. I mean, like I said, I'm not gonna name any names, but you know, it's crazy. I guess I'm trying to say there's a right way and a wrong way to go about it. Unfortunately, most people are taking advantage of something that shouldn't be taken advantage of, and most people are simply hustling you out of your money. And you know, and their videos are completely flooded with "give me your money," right? You know, so, and look, I'm going to start making more videos like this today, just kind of focused on, I guess, outer topics of boxing. You know, I want to make another video talking about the trolls, right? The trolls, you know. Then I want to make another video talking about, you know, getting my press credentials, how you can get press credentials. And I'm going to go cover the Earl Spence and Mikey Garcia fight, so I can walk you guys, like, through that, like, how it's actually done. Just kind of the inside look, you know, or how to make another Facebook group, rather, a boxing Facebook group, how you can make a group and make it thrive, you know, all these little tips that I might give in case, I mean, there might be an audience for it, you know, I don't know, but look, my entire way of thinking has changed. You know, from the time I started this channel up until now, you know, we're about to hit 3 million views, closing in on 10,000 subs. And you know, I did it with a microphone and a few pictures, you know, and I'll eventually invest more time and effort into the channel, you know, editing videos and so forth. But right now, I'm like in the infant stages. So that's how I look at it right now. I'm just a baby on YouTube, you know, and it will grow and it will evolve, you know. So So yeah, I mean, is it right or wrong? You know, I guess it's all subjective. I think some channels are totally legit. They have every right to ask for donations because they put together like these little mini documentaries or extremely well thought out videos. But I'm sorry, again, some guy slapping together a 7-minute video, you know, reciting boxing scene with 10 damn commercials and 2 minutes of editing shouldn't be on there begging for money. Okay, it is a con. It is a hustle. I mean, wake up, people. And again, I'm not personally attacking anyone. I'm just giving you my honest, uncut, unfiltered opinion. I make no apologies for it. It is what it is. Now, people tell me, Counterpunch, you got to start editing videos, but let me ask you this. How many YouTube channels do you think actually use their own footage? How many? How many YouTube channels do you think, when they edit their videos, how many do you think actually use their own, that they got on a plane or got in a car, went to a boxing event, recorded it, went back home? Hardly any. There's very few channels out there that use their own footage. So, I mean, basically, these people want me to go and, steal other people's footage, bring it back to my channel, chop it up, pretend like it's my own, go to Boxing Scene and read an article that's not my own, or elaborate on an article that was not my original thought or content, while all the while using, stolen footage and play it off like it's my own, and then beg for money for half of the video. It seems like that is the recipe for a successful YouTube channel. You've got to go steal someone else's shit, beg for money, and act like it's your own, right? I mean, and it's frustrating because I feel like I try to bring you guys something different, something unique, something original, I mean, my own insight, right? I mean, to me, that's what it should be. Like, it should be like this creative outlet for each individual, but every channel is basically the same. It's like this recycled garbage. I mean, you can go to a popular boxing channel right now, and then go look at the history of Boxing Scene. Go look at their articles that they wrote for the last 10 days. And then compare that to the videos that these big boxing channels have made for the past 10 days. And you'll see it syncs up pretty damn well. Okay? It lines up almost 100%. I mean, it's funny because in the morning, I get an alert. I get notifications like for Boxing 24, Ring Magazine, whoever it may be. And then within an hour, all these channels are acting like, they have this breaking news, like so-and-so signs with him, or this fight's done, or there's going to be a unification fight, whatever it may be. But don't forget to, hit the like button, sub to my channel, send me all your money. I mean, I don't know. To me, I just think it's like weakening the integrity of boxing. It really is, and it's frustrating for me. It is. It's leeching off the sport of boxing. It's using boxing to make money. And look, I'm not trying to knock anybody's hustle. I'm not. But it's really becoming a problem. It is. I mean, why do you think, YouTube started demonetizing channels? YouTube had to step in because there's so much garbage on YouTube. They had to step in and kind of weed it out. And now all these guys are crying and claiming, I'm not making enough money, so you need to pick up the slack. You little 18-year-old kid living at home with his mom and dad, you need to send me your lunch money, so my grown ass can sit here and make boxing videos all day. It's crazy to me. So, oh shit, let me take this off. So I don't know, guys. I'll probably leave it at that. I mean, what do you think? Am I right? Am I wrong? I mean, do you feel my frustration? I don't know. Just tell me what you think below.